Paul said that we are ministers of reconciliation. We have to tell people they can be brought back to God, but they've got to understand how they got separated from him. You got to talk about sin. There's no gospel preacher on the planet who doesn't talk about sin. You have to talk, because the gospel exists because of sin. Jesus came because of sin, to get it out of the way so we can be united with God. You've got to talk about sin. Well, sin makes people uncomfortable. No, hell makes people uncomfortable. You better tell them about sin so they can understand about the Savior and get saved. Trying to preserve yourself from feeling whatever anxiety you feel about telling people about sin. But listen, you don't have to have anxiety when you're talking to people about sin unless you are religious, unless you think that there's no hope. You don't have to be uncomfortable talking to people about sin because you know that sin is not the final answer. When you know about the cross, you can talk to people about sin because it'll point them to the cross. You can't point people to the cross unless you talk about sin. Unless we talk about how all of our actions from the day we were born, our thoughts, our deeds, our words, we have violated the law of God and it has separated us. We got to talk about it, and people need to be educated about why the gap exists. Because if they don't understand the gap, they won't appreciate the bridge.